Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. I'm RexFinance, and today I'm going to be talking about my worst investment ever. But first, on a light note, thank you all for 4.3 thousand subscribers. That's just insane to me. If you're new here or returning and not yet subscribed, if that subscribe button is not grayed out, hit that subscribe button for me and join the family. We're well on our way to 5,000 subscribers, and I really anticipate hitting 5,000 really soon. So before we get into it, I want to know, I'm giving you guys the clarity of my worst investment, my worst investing decision, but I want to know what you guys' worst investment and investing decisions are or were. So comment down below what your worst investments ever are, and well, we can compare whose investment was worse, but pretty confident it's mine. So you may be wondering, Rex, what company are you talking about? And I mean, I guarantee you, as soon as I say the company's name, people are going to be like, what an idiot. Why do I watch this guy? I anticipate it, and that's alright, but we all learn from our mistakes. This company is called Chesapeake Energy Corporation. This was actually my first company I ever owned in the stock market. I bought it back in July of 2018. So if we go into my TD Ameritrade account and look at the history, TD Ameritrade is what I used before I flipped it completely over to Robinhood. You can see July 20th, 2018 at 1:40 in the afternoon. I made the mistake of buying 15 shares of Chesapeake Energy for $4.53. Wow. Seeing that original number there, I bought 15 shares, which amounted to $75. I've come a long ways, man. I'm recording this. Let me just show you guys. I'm recording this on a day where I returned 11% in one day. The average return for a year is 8 to 10% if you're lucky. And I returned I don't want to do the math, but over $700 in one day. And my first ever investment was a $75 investment in a company. And if I just knew that that company was trash at the time, I would have saved myself $1,000 easily. So you might be wondering, why in the heck did you ever buy Chesapeake Energy? I ask my old self that question every single day. Every single day. The answer is pretty simple, actually. My high school business teacher was actually who introduced me to the stock market and got me involved in stocks and stuff. And he was very bullish on Chesapeake Energy. And me, with an immature brain, I knew nothing about economics. I thought I knew the world. But wow, I just get humbled every single day because I learn something new every day. I seriously just thought, this is my entire thought process of buying this company. Oil is a limited resource, meaning it's gonna run out eventually. We're not gonna be able to make oil anymore sometime in the future. So as the supply goes down, and I mean, if demand even stays constant, but technically over time demand would increase for oil, I just thought that would automatically mean a share price increase in Chesapeake Energy, who was big into natural gas and oil. And oh my goodness, guys, was I wrong. Oil has absolutely cratered since then. When I bought in, oil was at least in the $60 per barrel range, and natural gas was up there as well. And if we look at it now, and this used to be worse. I mean, they used to pay people not long ago, a month ago, they used to pay people for literally taking oil from them. You didn't have to purchase the oil. They literally paid you to take their oil off of their hands. There was a negative price on a barrel of oil. That is ridiculous. Now, since then, oil has rebounded a little bit. I believe it's $37 or $38 per barrel, which is still pretty dang low compared to where I bought this company at. So on so many levels, I was wrong about this company. So, you know, I was watching YouTube at this time, listening to Warren Buffett, all these guys that, know what they're doing. And they say to average down your position if you're confident in the business. Thing was, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know if I was confident in the business, and I still averaged down anyways. And I averaged down even when Chesapeake Energy was plummeting down below 10 pennies on the dollar. Oh, I hate even saying that. And eventually I was forced to sell out, and I lost at least $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 maybe on the company. But what really stings is I bought the preferred shares in hopes that, over time I would make this money back through the Chesapeake's preferred share dividends. And then about a week after I bought into the preferred shares, they canceled the dividend on the preferred shares and said they would likely be going bankrupt. So I was forced to sell out of the preferred shares as well. I mean, this was just a double whammy for me. And along the road, I had so many opportunities where I could have sold out for minimal loss or even a profit as I was averaging down. And I did sell out of a little bit to fund my brother's Christmas gifts. But that was all I sold out of. It was a very, very tiny percentage of my holdings of the company. So really, I just threw away money, and it really sucks because, I mean, $1,000 to $1,500 is worth a lot to a guy my age that's going to college and pursuing a degree. Like I said, I kept averaging down even as the company's worth pennies because at that point I was so deep in the hole. Like, if I just thought, if I own so many shares, if this thing goes up 10 pennies, I'm going to be happy and I'll sell out. Well, guess what? It never frickin' did that, and I lost a ton more money than I should have. So if we look at Chesapeake Energy on Robinhood, my current broker, if you guys want a free stock, use my link down in the description. I've never asked people to use it, but hey, if you want it's free money. Heck, use the thing if you don't have a Robinhood account yet. You might as well. It's free money. Anyways, back when I first invested in Chesapeake Energy actually went through a reverse split. I'm not going to take the time to go through what that means in this video, but I'll leave a link down in the description that describes what a reverse split is. But on a reverse split adjusted basis, when I bought into this company, it was worth technically $1,038 per share. And when I take the cursor away, it's worth $13.20 now. Ugh. I mean, over the past 5 years, this company is down 100%. So I have two choices. I can continue to loathe and mope about my loss with this company, or I can choose to learn from it. And I chose to learn from it, so I never make that stupid mistake again. So this next section, I've been going through what I learned through this experience, primarily which consists of don't go for a quick buck. In addition to that, I need to do my own due diligence with every single company that I invest in. I'm not buying lottery tickets, I'm buying physical shares of companies. If you buy a share of Apple, you technically own part of the business Apple. Also, I learned to not be scared to sell at a loss. I could have saved myself so much money if I wasn't so scared to sell at a loss. I thought selling at a loss was a sin and I would be ridiculed for it, and it should never be done. You should never sell your shares unless they are profitable or you are in the green. Well, I've quickly learned that if the company's business that you invest in, if their business fundamentals are crap or they become crap after you invest in them, there's no reason you should be scared to sell out of that position. You can save yourself so many headaches and so much money. And like I said, I learned not to be sucked into the quick temptation of getting quick gains. Literally every single investor at some point in their life thinks that they can make a fortune on a penny stock. And, the truth is 99.99% of those people are quickly humbled and realize how unlikely it is. It's almost as likely as winning the lottery. So I learned, stay the heck away from penny stocks that you know nothing about. It's different if you're investing in penny stocks and you know the business top to bottom and you think it's severely undervalued and you can see this company being worth so much more in the next 3 to 5 years. Heck, throw some money in then. But the fact that I invested in this company, knew nothing about it. Guys, I still know nothing about oil companies, how oil works, how they make money. I know nothing about it, so I had no business investing in Chesapeake Energy. Yet I did because I listened to somebody. That is what is key. If you listen to a guy like me on what to invest in, I do have a pretty good track record, by the way. I mean, my May stock picks were great. I mean, they're all up huge right now, and also my June ones are off to a great start, so go check out those two videos. There'll be links down in the description. You cannot afford to invest your own money just because somebody else off the street, somebody you know, another YouTuber tells you to invest in that company. You need to do your own due diligence. If you don't understand the company, oh well, that company's just not for you. If you miss out on some money, oh well. You can put your money into businesses you understand and businesses you know 100% are going to be worth more in the future. So doing our own due diligence is key with investing our own money. In addition, staying away from penny stocks. Most of us aren't going to get rich off of penny stocks. It's just the way it is. The super majority is not going to get rich off of penny stocks. And also, only invest in companies you understand. If you go through the balance sheet, their statements, whatever, and you don't understand the language they're using, don't invest in that company. Find a company you understand. You understand what they're talking about. Invest in those types of companies. So with that, guys, this video was, wow, a lot more transparent than I ever planned on being on my YouTube channel. But man, I lost a bunch of money. A lot of my net worth just went down the drain because I made a stupid decision and continue to make stupid decisions that cost me a fortune when compared to my wealth. So once again, let me know down in the comments what you guys' worst investment ever was. I would love to know. We can compare our experiences, but I think mine is pretty tough to beat. But with that, guys, have a great rest of your Wednesday. Have a great Thursday, and I'll be back on Friday with a brand new video. Peace out.